Sergey, you mentioned yesterday, I mean, there's a lot of Mexicans, of course, but I like the way you mentioned you like the boost now, but at the end, they're going to ask for an autograph. I like that because you are willing to fight in every place, even in the moon, you know what I mean? So I like the way you mentioned. Now it's the boo, but at the end, they're going to ask for an autograph.
Yeah, it's nice, you know, like since amateur I fought and I got the first place against the local guys, you know, in the final fight, like tournament, and fighting like with the local, like, and everybody like ooh, against me, like. But when I got a victory, like everybody, wow, it's good, you're the great boxer. I like this, and this is additional motivation for me.
As a fighter, which is the Canelo's strength? What do you admire of Canelo's boxing as a fighter?
Everything. He's dangerous. I said already. Like he has everything: stamina, speed, like IQ, counter punches. You know, attack punches. Like he's dangerous. Like just But I'm a Kovalev too. Believe me, I'm Krusher. I'm not going to in the ring like and give him beat me like easy. Just I want to fight 100% and I never step back.
Do you think this will be the most dangerous fight for Canelo? Turning it around and the way you go in there and you're looking at, you're going to be the dominator?
I don't want to say like my promise, you know, like just I want to do this. I want to do this and make it a very dangerous fight for him and stop his idea to stay in light heavyweight division.
Sergey, in the first Andre Ward fight, many people thought that you got the wrong end of a bad decision. Canelo, in his career, in a lot of people's eyes, has had favourable decisions. Does that impact on your thinking? Do you feel like you need a knockout to win this fight?
No, this is not my goal, knock him out, because when you follow for knockout, you can't do it, because you're losing your tactic for the fight. I don't care about the judges at all, because judges are judges. They will give their decision, you know, but for me the most important what boxing fans and people will be know after the fight who will, like for example, Underwood is right. Everybody knows that he lost and they got the second fight like by not for everything. All this game was not fair since first to second fight. But everything happens for a reason, you know, and thanks to God for this test, for this experience, and I'm still champion, you know, I'm still alive, I'm still motivation for the future, you know, I'm happy, everything.
For Canelo, it's the first fight in the division, you are the championship, you are more bigger. What do you feel about North and the power of you and the best? How do you feel about that?
What's the question? How do you feel about being
the older guy?
Oh, okay. The older age difference?
This is additional motivation, I said. This is additional motivation that every like boo to my side is against me. That it helps me like go forward like okay, I want to disappoint you like who boo, like I want to disappoint these people and turn to my side, you know, after the fight.
But buddy, you know, being that Canelo is coming up to 175, he's never really been hurt in these big fights. Do you think if Sergey lands that right hand, that he will hurt Canelo in this fight?
We're not gonna depend on that. You know what I mean? We're not looking at trying to knock him out. We're just looking, the main goal is to beat him. Because sometimes when you look for the knockout, it never happens. Mm-hmm. And then after that, the fight's over and you're still looking for it.
But is there really a chance, well, obviously there's a chance, but do you think Canelo coming up 15 pounds will be able to equal the punching power Sergey has, or?
Listen, I believe punches are born, not made. Either you got it or you don't. I don't give a damn how much you can lift. You can push a car, don't make a difference. Either you can punch or you can't punch. I mean, I'm an old school guy, so you know, guys, I'm moving up like a punch, that's bullshit.
Why do you and Sergey click so well? And he talked a lot about...
We're two old war horses.
He also talks about you going back to his amateur style, amateur days, and trying to remind him of that. Is that something that you really try to strike?
To get longevity, because he sent me a video of it, and I looked at it, and I'm like, what happened to this guy? Why ain't I fighting like this? He goes, buddy, I'm the Krusher. I'm like, okay, you're an older Krusher now, so you got to be a smarter Krusher. You know what I mean? Everybody's not going to go when you hit them, so you got to set traps and take your time if you want to get longevity in this game. You know, you can't keep fighting like that. You know, you got to change up, and he has the ability to do it. So why not go back and work out on this?
And buddy, you know, we talked about the power, but it seems like people think Canelo has faster hands than Sergey. Do you necessarily believe that, or you think speed's pretty even in this fight, or do you agree Canelo's got quicker hands? Or?
I mean, listen, he might have quicker hands, he might not. I don't know. I don't look at his hand speed. I mean, I'm just looking at one thing and one thing only, and that's what Sergey Kovalev can do. And I know in my heart that he's going to surprise a lot of people because he's a much better fighter than people think and people know. I'm telling you, he has it all. He's just never ever displayed it. And if he does it Saturday night, you guys are going to see it.
Sergey, who is going to risk more? You fighting Canelo, who's going off, or you with your title in line?
Of course, me. Canelo no any risk because he just like a light heavyweight for him. It's just a new division. He just if he will lose, everybody says you tried, it's okay. Stay there like they said. If lose me, like everybody, oh, you lose the two guy like who jumped two divisions up, you know, like just and that's it. And also like no anymore champion. I mean, I need again to get back my title, like to be the champion. I need to get again back my title. But for him, if he will lose, like he's still champion in his previous division, you know, and we can see.
Yesterday, Canelo and his team told us that if they win, they drop the title in the same day. The same Saturday, going to drop the title. What are your thoughts about
It's his decision, you know, but I'm not going to lose. I'm going to defend my title and go forward for my team.
And Sergey, in some...
Good to see you, by the way. After you had the two losses in a row, somewhat controversial in any event, did you ever at that point, in the immediacy after those two defeats, think that you would get to the point in your career where you would get back? And not only a big fight, but a fight that was even bigger than those fights, you know, the biggest fight of your career.
После двух поражений, думаю, ты когда-нибудь думал, что ты сейчас будешь где-то есть сейчас? После этого.
You know, I never step back and I never think that I will stop my boxing career like a loser. And my goal to stop my boxing career like a champion, and those times when I'll be ready and covered by financial and everything will be happy around me. I mean, my family, my mother, my father, you know, and there I can say yes, I'm ready to stop.
So you thought after that you would be in even bigger fights in the world fights?
После этого ты думаешь, что у тебя будет еще больше боев?
I believe in it. I believed in it, yes, because I never step back. Really, it's and after this fight, I think so. I will have much more the same level of fights.
Buddy, you've worked with legendary fighters. What makes Sergey Kovalev so special?
Well, it makes your job much easier when you got a guy that you guys can relate. And like I say, man, you know, he can do it all. And, you know, sometimes I'll tell him something, and he goes, can I try it like this? I'm like, go ahead, and it works.
Sergey, you know, you said though that... Oh, go ahead.
gotta go.
Yeah, we go.
Yeah, the press conference is gonna start.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.